for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
So striding forward now, Ken Moses. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Moses.
1-1-1. Ball to second. Williams on the... And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but...
Standing in, primetime Williams. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love, called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A fastball that just misses inside. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the run.
Your attention, please.
Digging in and looking for more, Angel Huerta. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look. Coming to the plate now, primetime Williams. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate. He currently leads the American League in runs driven in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in now, primetime Williams.
Second baseman, primetime Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
A ball and a strike now. In the dirt here. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Kenny Merced. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Newton Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, double play ball to second.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
Odor has it in time to first, and there are two away. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Barreto's on the move from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lazaro looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change.
Striding in, primetime Williams.
Second baseman. Primetime Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Williams, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 23rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars.
All right, hang on. Right here.
I am very impressed with this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Ken Moses. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here. So coming to the plate, primetime Williams. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Up next for the Rangers, Ken Moses.
The designated hitter, Ken Moses.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, primetime Williams.
Second baseman, primetime Williams.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory. Now at the plate, Rougned-Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rougned-Odor.
The 3-2 pitch. Down ball right side. Williams from the... And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Athletics wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Now from the home of the Rangers, Adrian Ponce gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes to Shields. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
At the plate, primetime Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McKenzie has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Striding into the box, Angel Huerta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1.
1-1.
A sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball to third, and they could get two. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready for another shot now. Primetime Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right. Lazaro looks up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sends on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good up. Eric Goodell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, primetime Williams. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. The Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Eric Goodell earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's. Tyler Danish, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Up next for Chicago, Avisail Garcia. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Hits this one hard the other way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready now for the White Sox, Logan Morrison. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the crowd, oddly enough. One there. Back to first, and Morrison is grounded into a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, primetime Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Williams.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Way in front of that fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Smith leads off first with one away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Stepping into the box, primetime Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Primetime Williams.
First offering on its way. Hit well towards the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
Rodriguez.
High in the air down the right field line. Garcia on the run.
Right here.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Standing in, Alfonso Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Liner in there for a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Roll, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Softly hit here to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking.
Now batting, primetime Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The A's strength. Next up for the A's, primetime Williams. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
We've got baseball for you from... Next will be the cleanup hitter, primetime Williams. Comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now in the box, primetime Williams. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch. Shoots this one over to first. Morrison's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He popped out in his first trip.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Logan Morrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped high in the air. Merced has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, primetime Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to...
Stepping into the box, primetime Williams. First offering on its way. Chopper foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Suarez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Chicago put on a real offensive show. Afternoon baseball. So striding in, primetime Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box now, primetime Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Garcia looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Digging in, the switch hitter, primetime Williams. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in, primetime Williams. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Narvaez gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Primetime Williams, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Runner's on his way to third.
Right, hold on
high
right
and deep to center field. Garcia is there, and he brings it in on the warning track, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats for his whip. And he has a sub 1 point, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Batting third.
Stepping in, primetime Williams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming.
Machado on the slide. The second for 1. He beat it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Payoff pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Calzado sprinting after it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. It remains. In now for the O's, Bobby Pyle, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Popped him up. Williams waits on it. 1 down. Austin Hayes the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, William Casado. He'll get to take his here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Primetime Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. A's have to settle for just the one. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-1. It's on the ground out to second. Williams. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Ronald Calzado. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, primetime Williams.
Second baseman, primetime Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to... Here's Manny Machado now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Bobby Pyle. He singled his last time up.
Bobby Pyle.
The inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Now at the plate, primetime Williams.
Second baseman, primetime Williams.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hayes giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, primetime Williams. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Primetime Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And he fouls this one off. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-3 game now.
Not too many guys in the game can get on top of a high fastball the way he did right there. That's usually kryptonite for most hitters in the league.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-2, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in the... Austin Hayes the next to bat.
The batter, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Oakland A's used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball. At the plate, primetime Williams, runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department.
Rodriguez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Casado coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, William Casado comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hayes over at second. Allred is over at first with one away.
That's up.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now to the plate, primetime Williams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, primetime Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Primetime Williams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Missed with a slider. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strike. Digging in, primetime Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in once again, Newton Rodriguez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Alfonso Vasquez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Mancini blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. No hits to this point. Williams at third, Vasquez on second, Nunez at first, 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Yan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah.
5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Friday Night Baseball from in now, Logan Morrison. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to escape unscathed. First. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to over to first? He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Into the box now, primetime Williams, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the...
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Dropped weakly to the left. He's right there. One there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So stepping in, primetime Williams. Williams earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Standing in, Newton Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rodriguez.
Pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, primetime Williams. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Schwarber will drift over to his right. Ready once again, Logan Morrison. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that. He can clutch up when it really counts.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So striding forward now, primetime Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're a look there at the Bay Bridge. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The White Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. That's it. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Digging in now, primetime Williams. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. From the stretch. Fouled off. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Mancini, the runner at first with 2 gone. Seared down the first baseline. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. The A's. Now at the plate, primetime Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side. Full dive. He's up with it. The throw. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Coming to the plate now, primetime Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Suarez backs up a bit. Striding in for Oakland. Primetime Williams. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Moncada over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Chicago wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Now on a Sunday. Striding in, primetime Williams. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Primetime Williams.
And he fouls this one off. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Roll, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch. Now at the plate, primetime Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. On the year, Williams is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Williams digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He was selected in the 23rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Full count, 3-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So coming to the plate, Newton Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. And that'll bring up Willie Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Willie.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Williams fields it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, primetime Williams. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Primetime Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Diaz is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. Hard hit at third. Speared on the dive. Not in time. Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The A's led this game from the third inning on. It's time for base.
Batting 8, first baseman.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been. Ready now, primetime Williams. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The throw to the plate, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 home. Little flare out to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than.
All right, hang on, right there, right here.
Cleanly to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding into the box, Chad Pinder, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 2-1 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Williams. And there are 2 away now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hard on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch.
Here's Tyler Austin now. Bradley on third. Miller on at second with 2 down.
1-1-1.
Hit ball to second. Williams takes. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, primetime Williams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over. And he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set and the pitch. He's running very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Now a throw over and the runner back. Now the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see, right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He pulls this one into right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Gets this one down. Gomes comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the ready for another shot now. Primetime Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller.
Number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
On the ground out to second. Williams scoops it. And there's out number 2. Standing in, primetime Williams. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Ball and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now batting, primetime Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Benintendi waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on.
Evening baseball on. Here's Mookie Betts. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Mookie Betts.
The 2-2. Now attempt here. And he is out on the tag. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 2-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, primetime Williams. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next up for the A's, primetime Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Leading off the inning. Primetime Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox. Now from the home of the. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Towards second. It's flagged down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. And now the now in the box, primetime Williams, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 3 runs already home here.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Back toward the mound. Williams. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As stepping up now, primetime Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Primetime Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're
And
scoring.
that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Kenny Merced.
So 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Career numbers against Justin Nicolino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Here's Echeverria now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop.
Here's the pitch.
Echeverria.
1-1-1.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Williams has. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
1-1.
Big ball to second. Williams. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, primetime Williams. He singled his last time up.
Primetime Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, primetime Williams, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Here we go, front of the ball,
Back
front of
is
the ball.
Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
So striding in, Kenny Merced. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Into the box now, Newton Rodriguez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Two balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a breaking ball. Williams, the runner at third. Merced at second with 2 gone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Primetime Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
This pitch is popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
12-9, the final in this one. The Athletics capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Will Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The ramp directly outside the stadium, beyond the left field wall. AC transit will also be available.
After not heeding a manager's instruction, this player is hit with a consequence.